I'm gonna be playing the version Weekend League, and I've never played. And just don't make fun of me if I'm bad, please. I pray, just don't. Um.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Short boot, take it at the 21. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And some room to roam now.
Wow,
there he goes, left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley, 50 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Got it? 6. Mike, 56, right there, 56. On the go.
Throwing on first down is Manning. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On second down, Peyton.
Wow, that's
and
fun.
he'll lose yardage here back to his own 6. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete.
What the frick is wrong with this game?
Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this...
And from their own end zone, it's
that's fun. That's
and
really
he
fun.
Can't get away. Manning goes down, and that is going to be a safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
This game is so
That's
dumb.
the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a big pump way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
Here we go.
Oh, Kyler, what's up?
20.
What the heck?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Oh, my God.
Kyler Murray, 46 yards. And the Colts, they add up. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught.
Come on, right!
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And there's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a
Oh, that's really...
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I can't believe it.
Andre Branch in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. Oh, now Murray has
That's
it
mine. Give it to me.
And it's picked up
Troy
by the
Polamalu.
Steelers. And his
Go.
guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back.
Nice
The
try,
ball can't
buddy.
be away from his body. It
No
can't
more
be
run
loose.
with tight.
It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design. Oh, you
Wow,
saw
Cameron
that one
Hayward
coming. It's
again.
intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. On first down, Peyton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. One play has them to the 37 here for first and 10. Murray now. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And an alley to run. Races down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Get it.
This will be taken very
Wow,
short.
this game, I freaking love it. Wow, boys. I'm sorry, my channel. When you think you're good, but you're really not.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half.
That's right.
That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
Oh my God, what the frick,
Intercepted
Cameron
a
Hayward?
third time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
But someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then with
right.
the Eagles.
That's
You
right.
read it
He's done
right.
with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards. First down. He was able to escape the pocket and get out of bounds. You like the decision-making?
I love the decision-making, and I love the execution because you just know that his eyes were darting all over the place. You know, they talk about keeping your head on a swivel, looking for the dangerous spots where the hits are going to come from. How about him getting...
For a Colts touchdown. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're making him a part of our running game, too. This guy can do it all.
Wow.
Let's see where he takes us.
Ball!
This will be taken short.
Let's ball!
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Brought down by the Colts. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning.
That's what you said.
Defensively, nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh, for six.
There on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And to give this time to the tailback.
Oh, that's so good!
Yardage here back at the 8.
I love this game. Just give me an easier opponent game. Of course, this is what his league after I played in. Please, game, give me an easy opponent. At least it's not a ranked game like freaking Weekend League. That guy was such a sweat. I'm sorry, everybody, if I was a little bit loud. It got so annoying, bro. That guy was such a sweat. Never seen somebody sweat harder than that. Honestly, bro, I've like...
Hello again, everybody.
I have like 2
Coach,
videos
and this
maybe.
is Madden Ultimate Team.
Yeah, but you know, just haven't been able to do it yet. You feel me? I want to play someone real. I don't want to play this dumb thing.
Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Tight end right. You got 3 down.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. They run on 1st down with Jackson. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb.
And I get it at my own 4.
Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Manning going to throw. Oh, he's going to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jerry Rice, 96 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
This one taken from the 7.
Ooh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Ooh.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Watch tight end. We got 3. We got 3.
They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 6-0 our score after 1.
Ready. 5-8.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. 32 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away.
I don't know.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little...
There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Walter Payton, 74 yards. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
Encroachment, defense.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Now flags will come in. This one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
Well, they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's got the first down and more past midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Oh, you Kareem Hunt. We know you've got the power. We know you've got the speed. Now, how about that? Show us a little bit of that wiggle in there. How about that one, partner?
Can you imagine trying to tackle that? Yeah, I'll stay up here with you.
Yellow lady, yellow lady.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Will I do okay?
He has
You did great. Not a
unlimited
bad job.
power.
Hey,
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Breeze now on first down. The connection made. It's Graham. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Breeze now on first down. He's got this one complete to Perriman. Give him 9 there on a first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And it's complete.
Terrell Owens throwing
Touchdown 49ers.
every touchdown.
Terrell Owens there to make the grab. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
In a very familiar sight, T.O. in the end zone. How about 3 different seasons he led the NFL in receiving touchdowns and is the only player in NFL history to score a touchdown against all 32 NFL teams. And even crazier, he had at least 2 touchdowns against every team.
Viable blocking. Oh, no way.
Oh, deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for a 49er touchdown.
What the hell?
So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now, his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, try to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Gotta have a little extra determination.
A little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. No interceptions for him personally to this point. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Walter Payton with his second touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half have been fun, back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And Graham's got it, complete.
Except this team doesn't fumble, but mine decides to fumble.
The 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Breeze now. He'll hit Jackson, complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze going to throw. And Graham's got it.
How come this dude doesn't fumble?
He's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Elam able to put this one through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. One final try now for Manning. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
Suicide.
I agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
Suicide.
Talked about cleaning up some errors. Overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
It's a cross play side roll.
Watch him. I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Here's Bohannon, the fullback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, it wasn't so much that looked like the offense was still.
And look at this. It's a fake.
Wow, he does it again. The same dude kills me 3 times.
On downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a play fake. Breeze.
No!
Travis
I
Kelce,
intercepted that, man.
tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Breeze now to throw.
Incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not the tie, but yeah.
Either
you got it.
I just went right past it.
Manning now to throw. Buying time to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. That one goes for 24 yards.
Come on now, let's go.
What? What are you doing? How? Tyreek. How?
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Steps away to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Forced out to his left.
Peyton's so slow.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Manning.
Whoa,
the
what a
end zone,
throw.
but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
Yes.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I think I'm coming back home.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. They're going to run it with Sims.
Come on, go Sims, let's go.
And
That's
he'll get
what I
into
like
the
to
end
see.
zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, just give your team a fighting chance.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
People sing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. This one caught by Terrell Owens.
Animation was that?
He's at the 30.
How good animation was that? Big plus light.
Touchdown.
No.
49ers.
Mount.
Terrell Owens, 77 yards. As his
Since why does
guys
everyone
are
else get
able
better
to
players than me?
regain the
I just
lead.
got freaking.
So minutes after giving up the lead in the fourth quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down,
Alright,
up,
buddy.
down.
You got
Did you
that
play seesaw? Did you play that
lead.
when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On play action, it's Manning being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Dancing to his left. That's complete into the hands of A.J. Derby. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Back to throw. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2.
Play!
And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Famer carrying the ball, the defense comes up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Well, big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
What does it mean? I mean, how? Freaking said play ball.
This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just... Oh, no, he lost the football.
That's mine. That is mine. Thankfully. Thank you.
And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
I don't care.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Back to throw. Manning buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. He backs it away, and it falls
normally,
down.
that should mean that you should die, but, you know.
Marcus Jordan that time, able to make the play. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah! Go away, go away!
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Ready? 70, Indy.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is
oh, shoot. I didn't realize that. Oh, my God. I have
what's
to.
going on with his team
Have to make a fumble. Have to make a
He must
fumble.
know something's up.
No.
Either he has trouble with his punter,
on,
right?
keep
He's
don't
worried
don't
about his
do that.
defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in
No.
normal circumstances.
What the heck, bro? Let's play ball.
Interesting. Back in their own territory now. We'll see what transpires.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid
Please,
pro like this?
please.
Answer's pretty
Jerry
evident
Rice,
to
I
me.
swear to God, if you don't catch this.
He's back
Jerry
to throw.
Rice, I swear.
Forced out to his
I
left.
swear, Jerry.
He's going to let it fly.
No!
And
Jerry!
it's complete. So their final drive comes up empty.
How?
And with that,
How?
the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game,
I could have won, but you know, this game, oh my God. My freaking life depended on that. I couldn't do anything because freaking Jerry Rice won't freaking catch the ball.
Get ready.
Why?
We are leaving now. You're supposed to already be there.
No, it wasn't.
Move.
Shut up. yeah, later guys. I gotta go to bed.